are going to watch HeavyGod here on Dust2 playing against Navi. This is a do or die match in order to make the playoffs of the Cologne Major. High stakes, high reward. Who is going to come out on top? We're going to watch how this man is able to just destroy his opponents. Watching HeavyGod is always so entertaining because he's so steady. He's so consistent. It almost looks like he has aimbot sometimes the way he plays. So, okay, we're going to get popped out long here. And he just, no, they just go dry. Wow. Dude, the confidence that this takes. Boom. He's moving fast here. Even adjusting here. I don't like that he blocks his teammate. I think that kind of screws things up a little bit here. But overall, he does crazy even to just get one there. Imagine you're playing in a professional game. You run out long dry. Both players should be watching you and you somehow get yours. And one thing you're going to notice is he will just get his kill. They end up losing that round. Unlucky for them. He is going to be on a deagle here. We're going to just like kind of skim through some of this, just see what he's doing. Here, he's kind of waiting. Maybe letting some pies cook. If he dies, he's going to get the scout himself, maybe. Yeah, definitely needs to look out long as well. They're eventually going to work their way up mid. Is he going to throw any fancy util? That's the question. Okay, so he's just going to throw a lurk smoke out mid. That's just a puggy way to do it, guys. If you notice, this is called like a chamber smoke. I think that's bad. Yeah, he messed it up hardcore. The point is it's supposed to land near this corner here so that in theory, a player could just walk out and either get popped through CT, could just go here with no flash, hide. It puts a lot of pressure on the CTs, making them not really understand what's going on. Now, again, it defeats the purpose if you don't throw it properly, though. That's really bad. You can have a good game and still throw some troll util. You can always get better in CS. That's the beauty of it, right? That's why we love this game. You always can get better. All right, so they're just going to stand behind here. And is he going to throw some util for the team? If you know anything about HeavyGod, he's a deagle beast. Like, he is so good with it. Ooh, line up alert, line up alert. Learn that flash, guys. Where's that blinding? The CT guys and the corner guy. I think it's going to blind the corner guy, too. Nice. Playing about his teammates, trading out. Oh, dude. I mean, guys, I know it's not like the most insane shot in the world, but just look at this without X-ray. We have the privilege of watching with X-ray all the time. Like that's instant. That is quite literally instant. Imagine you are wonderful here. You're having a good round. You're playing. Bang. Just dead. Always looking for the next fight. Sheesh, man, he's scary. Let's go ahead and skip forward here. He kind of gets owned these first gun rounds, and we're going to observe how he bounces back. So you see another round here. So we are in a 3v5 situation. This is not good for us. Now, we do have some short control here. We have lower, not really that valuable, but this short control is everything. So what we're going to do is rotate through here and condense. We are now in a 3v5, but at least we are able to probe and play together. So you can imagine, say we choose B. Still not like great for us, but if we get the entry, especially we start trading out, that 3v5 can be much more valuable versus in pugs and lower tier teams. What happens is like one player will lurk out here, one player will go out short, one player here, and you're just screwed. It's horrible. Okay, so he's gonna kind of just watch. I think he's like watching a little bit too much early in this game. Like he's not going for his plays. Now he's gonna hold this angle. He gets flashed off, so he's nervous about that. Doesn't really want to overstep. Looking at CT spawn here. And then speaking of overstepping, this is just like, you're going to see something that's very unacceptable from Navi. Because again, this is not comfortable. Like two guys going out on B should just get wiped every single time. This smoke is not fresh. It's about to fade. All Navi has to do is just chill in this moment. That's literally, they have to do nothing. But what does IM do? Oh, good job. You walk through a smoke, plus you're close to the angle in a 5v3 for no reason. Again, that smoke is going to fade eventually. Boom. Now HeavyGod gets to actually utilize this positioning. You can see it's fading. It's going. But he's going to come in here and pressure the car guy. Imagine for a second, guys. Just imagine for 1 second. IM does his job. He's just in CT chilling. You also have your opera right here. Wonderful. Makazi doesn't have to crouch here. He can play however he wants. He can even play this really overpowered car position. I would try this out if I were you guys when you don't have to worry about mid to B. Right here. Boom. Right? So now he has to think about an extra thing. This extra stress on his mind because of this pressure from HeavyGod. Yep. He's searching. He's looking. And look, he says checkmate. I'm going to let my teammates work a little bit. And again, just unacceptable from Navi that they just give both of these entries. But HeavyGod, again, always looking for that next fight. He has so much faith in his teammates here that he will trade if he needs to, right? If they start dying. But in the meantime, he's looking for his next frag while they do that. Essentially, a really strong lurker in this round. He did everything. So good. Honestly, so good. Now, this is too much. Honestly, this is doing too much. But he kind of realizes that and gets back. Yeah, like he kind of snaps in. Maybe someone's mentioned something to him. You know, IGL Hunter. Boom, good jump spots. High-level players are always going to jump spot like this for info. It tells you everything about the round, so you could steal a few of these. You'll notice every 3K plus elo player has a lot of these type of movements. I mean, come on, man. Like, look at Nerds. Look at Nerds this whole time, too. He's doing the same thing. See this? Just goes off the barrel. Off the barrel, boom. Now, guys, if you're confused watching on the YouTube right now why we have a subathon timer, this was part of an uncapped subathon. I'm not sure how long we're gonna go today. Shout out to all my live viewers right now. We do these reviews pretty much every single day on our Twitch. Yeah, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, I'd love to have you out on my Twitch channel. Even if you just give me a follow, it means so much to me. And while you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, guys. Costs nothing. All right, guys, so let's get back into this here. He's gonna throw a mid-door smoke here. Is he gonna throw a molly too? That's a cool lineup. I don't really see that one. That looks like the optimal one. That's really sick. Honestly, if you guys are an advanced level player, like very high level, I would steal this. Let's see. He gets back into the corner, aims at the pot as such, and is he holding W and A? Yeah, that's W and A. And then jump throws once he gets there. Practice that. Try it out on your server. That's a great piece of util to copy it. It's genuinely the best one I've seen. Now, there's a gap here, though. That kind of scares me. But honestly, you don't really care about that. You care more about people advancing up here. So boom, they see that the op is on short. Now, going into this round, they understand that Navi is on a save. They don't know the exact buy. Like maybe they're on MP9s or something. But that op is the huge thing to avoid in this moment. Let's see, maybe Maddie's is getting a little curious out B here. Yeah, he's spotting, doing his thing. And man, the more I look at it on this T side, HeavyGod really did play behind his team, and then his moment to shine is in the mid round. Like, HeavyGod's not the player so far outside of Pistol that's going to do something very, very quick in the round. He's going to support his teammates, which is surprising because like, look at this. It's surprising. He finds so much value and so much impact. You wouldn't think he's so good at supporting as well. Man, look at this. Wonderful's opping spawn. Already has one kill in the round, tries to get aggressive. Boom. That's the op gone. When that player dies, the win percentage of this round goes through the roof for G2. Through the roof. Now you can breathe a sigh of relief a little bit, right? You can relax. Dude, they're just pugging at this point. 3v4, this is not good for G2. Boom. Just punishes an aggressive Makaze. And again, there's no reason for Makaze to really fight there and like, do this. Oh yeah, he's just pugging. He's just confident, running around. They're playing their game at this moment. Love to see that. And guys, I'll tell you from competing in the past, and anybody watching right now who's played in any LANs, played in any team situations, you guys understand how tough it can be to translate your practice and even like maybe when you're pugging into actual team CS. Playing confident is... It starts up here in your mind. You have to take every round, every moment for what it is and stop worrying about the entire game. Players stress themselves out up here because they're worrying about things that don't matter. Who cares what happened last round? Who cares what happened, you know, or what could happen in the future? Well, if we win this round, you know, maybe we'll have a good half. No, just focus on what's in front of you. Focus on what's in front of you. That's big advice I have for you guys in qualifiers as well. A lot of times teams look way too far in the qualifiers and they start planning like, oh, dude, we got to play... you know, Navi 4 rounds in the future in this open qualifier. Nah, bro, play the game now. Focus on what's in front of you. It's a little yap advice there. Yap advice for you. So we're gonna skip through here. A little bit of a timeout. Resend the boys. Oh, we got some util alert here. All right, let's see what he's throwing. So he's just gonna start the round off with some basic flashes. Easy. There's the lineup right there. You can steal those. I believe the timing is 147 or is it 149? Someone chat, you can fact check me there. Give me some help. But you get on this tire, okay? Jump up, make sure you're all in the corner. Crouch. And then just jump throw. Boom, smoke off doors. Bam. And I've seen a lot in this tournament. Players are missing their util, so just hitting it consistently. I mean, we saw HeavyGod did miss that smoke earlier technically, so you see it's very important in these games. It can make or break. 149 flash, guys. 149 flash. Fact check confirmed. So again, he's just containing. He's just doing the passive work for the team, trying to take in all the info so that he can shine in the mid round and late round. Ah, they fluffed the smoke. That's so bad. Yeah. Tier 1 teams playing in the stage 3 of a major, guys. Like, the pressure really does get to these guys. I'm serious. It gets to them. And actually, I want to steal that lineup because players at this level throw some really good stuff. Jenifine, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I appreciate you big time.
36.
Thank you so much, Jenifine. Now, back to the YouTube video here. Let's see what Addies is throwing. I want to see where he lines up with this. Okay. So he gets in the corner back here. Boom. Gets in the corner, and then he's just aiming at the shadow right there. Okay, so I'm mentally noting that because I need to learn this lineup. It's very specific because look, it actually spreads up. Most of the smokes, when you throw it from down low, do not do that. HeavyGod's gonna molly window. Again, just great support. Turns around, he's ready for that. Oh, no. That could have been bad. Bro, imagine. Well, wow, like he had a 2.0 rating on this T side, and like he's not even doing anything crazy. You know what I mean? He's just very consistent, just doing his job, spotting here, playing great. All right, G2 needed to exit though, because bomb radius, because he took so much damage to that molly. He needs to run. What's going on? Oh, he's cooked. Yeah, I mean, he's cooked here. I don't know what he's thinking, honestly. Nah. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's keep it going here. Ooh, a B hit. Wow, I think it's so interesting how he goes from being like the most passive player on the team to now he's the entry up here, it looks like. This is like, seems like the type of guy you just want on your team. So, unlucky. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something here though. This is a little unlucky. And guys, sometimes this just happens. Look at this. You're Sun Pious. You're like, okay, my teammates are walking up. You know, surely Wonderful doesn't start B. And to your credit, he doesn't. Bit does. And Bit doesn't kill any of the entries. He actually kills the guy that's the deepest here. But what that allows is an explosion now. Because look, as soon as that happens, HeavyGod's able to just run out here. Boom. And, you know, Bit's repositioning. And now he's going to crouch. You see how he's crouching? It's to make it so that it's very hard for him to get leverage and see there too. Also, sure, maybe like a donk slide or something. Kind of stands back up, spray control. Wow, dude. Dude. I don't even know if you can teach that, man. He's just always ready. I think through watching these demo reviews, you just notice the game sense of these players. So he's obviously tracked both of these players, right? Cool. Banger of a shot. It looks like he's cheating. It like straight up, it looks like somebody that's playing with wall hacks. That's how good these players are, man. That's how good they are. We need Dan M in here, like to analyze these crisp, clean locks. Let's skip forward here. Let's go to another round now and see what domination is going on with HeavyGod. So again, holding for the lurk. A lot of teams in this major, if you've noticed, they are just trying to kill teams with longhouse lurks. Now, actually, G2 on their CT side, when they got the flip, had some moments where I think it was Maddie's came out here and killed a dude top mid just like that. So it's very, very consistent. I'm a little surprised that G2 didn't really go for long control. A lot of prep goes into these games, and I believe that G2 noticed this area of the map is just weak. You see them conditioning a lot of mid to B smokes, a lot of lurk smokes out here, chamber smokes, cat execs. You don't really see any long control from G2. Practically none. A lot of prep and demo reviewing goes into these games. All right, 2v5. There's no way they win this, right? Wait, what? Maddie's gets a kill. Bomb's down though. So 2v5 in the CT sat bomb. Bro, what is this tracking? Dude, look at this tracking. We saw this live on the stream while we were co-streaming this, but imagine, like, I'm gonna put it in slow-mo for you guys. We'll put it in 0.5. Bro, that's impressive, man. That's actually so impressive. It's just so smooth, so clean, bro. Oh, he's even ecoing with his knife out here. The more I watch this guy, the reason he's able to just get kills and succeed is because he sees the info, he figures out where they are, and then he is just so confident in certain what he's doing. There's very little second guessing. Just another crazy shot from him. Yeah, and then just no time, I believe, right? Yeah, no time, and they lose. Man, he's just so consistent. Let's see where he gets punished here. Let's maybe see like a mistake. So they're in a 4v5. Rounds kind of petered out a little bit. They're going to actually try to end B in this situation. So let's see. Player is spamming close. Okay. Almost a huge throw that last round from Navi. That's insane. Yeah, he's going to entry and he just gets off that time. So Bit doesn't let the same mistake happen. And they win. Easy. Bro, but yeah, I mean, even when he's dying, it's for the team. Like, that's not even a mistake from him. That's just listening to the call. So, I don't know. I mean, honestly, G2 is a beautiful team. They're wonderful and stuff, but I'm a little surprised that HeavyGod hasn't gone to, like, even, like, a higher level team, higher tier. Again, that sounds so crazy because G2 is really good. Like, they are insane. But I'm surprised, you know, not on Na'Vi, not on Falcons, not on Vitality, you know, these type of teams. Vitality, to be fair, why would they make changes? Right? But the phase would actually be a downgrade, honestly. It's just funny. This shows you that if you are just consistent, you train, you learn util, you do your job, there is teams that will pick you up. There is people that will really want you to play for them. Like, there is. He's not doing anything crazy other than just understanding where the opponents are, having perfect crosshair placement, and learning like good support util. He seems like a great player. This flash, by the way, everyone should steal this. Everybody should steal this. Look how you line this up. I don't think you need to be this exact, to be honest. I think you can just line up on the pillar. But I mean, why not, right? Like, if you want to be perfect, do it. More power to you. But cool. Then you just aim at the dot and jump throw. Such a good flash, dude. Look at this. It's gonna land out here. It blinds all these guys. And now they're playing anti-flash, and that's why in pressing they layer flash after flash after flash. Ah, dude, such a good util set. Does he just throw 2 of those? Let's see. Yeah, he just throws 2 of those and then comes out here. He has bomb, so boom, 1 player dies. Wow. I bait opping car is insane. Like, who expects that? So yeah, I mean, good job from Na'Vi. Honestly, a lot of star power too. It's hard to get through it, but not seeing a bunch of mistakes. So wait, we might have one here. Last round and a half. He better buy HE. Does he buy HE and drop it? That's actually a mistake if he doesn't. He drops a molly. Does he buy HE? Oh, he's trolling. Oh, he's trolling. He's got to buy an HE grenade there. It's these small little details that matter. Maybe he'll come back to spawn and buy one. Let's see. $300 last round. Like, you have to. There's no reason not to. Oh. Small little detail. That's not gonna like necessarily win or lose a round, but I mean, if you guys watched the Inferno part of this game, you saw Mikaze win a 1v1 clutch with an HE grenade, and if he didn't have that, who knows, right? Oh, another banger flash lineup, guys. Another banger. We can learn so much util from this guy. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so on this part of the wall, okay. And then aim at the corner right there of that shadow. These will be entry flashes. Oh, he's running. Okay, running forward. Very clean. Defensive smoke as well. Oh my goodness. And I just want to point out, by the way, like, I want to point out, I know we're watching HeavyGod, but honestly, huge respect to Mikaze here. If you're an anchor player, this is how you've got to play. Straight up. Like, let's learn from this. Oh, BXI coming in. Mollies, drops smoke down. Flashes. Yo, chaos. But boom. Just staying alive. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Boom, make him look like a fool. Come out here, you know, die. Maybe a little too aggressive, right? But like, the chaos that this creates is incredible, dude. Makes the round so tough for the opponents. Now, again, I want to put a little treat in here. I know that we're watching HeavyGod, and that's, you know, our focus. Guys, sit back and watch a cinema here. Just watch a cinema. Let's actually take a crazy round from Wonderful here. You know, imagine you're down 9-11 on T side, and your team is just chalked here. You know, you're in horrible shape, coming out. 1v4, bam, get the first kill, then instantly just delete the guy window. Now you got still no chance to win this, really. You tap, you jump up here, bang. Now what does this info tell him? The huge part of this clutch right here. What does this info tell him right here? Bang. If he's not insta-traded by somebody going through the door right now, he just cleared this entire area, right? If he's not dead, he didn't die, he would have been cooked right there. He knows that this last guy should be tunnels. You know, maybe he's going to check for good measure, sure. But he knows at this point, guys gotta be tunnels. So unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Spoiler alert, Na'Vi ends up winning this game too. You know, and HeavyGod didn't have a bad performance. He just didn't really have to do much, like, you know, on CT side. We'll watch one of his CT rounds here. And sometimes you're just unlucky. Like, this guy was a menace the whole game. But, like, this is the life of a B player. I just want to show you how chalk Dust 2 is. He might have missed that nade. That nade actually might have been pretty bad. I don't like the util dump, but the reason he's doing this, guys, I always tell you, if you watch my shorts, I tell you, don't throw your molly and smoke early as an anchor. But here's the thing about CS. There's so much nuance. Is HeavyGod a noob for doing that? No, he's not. The point is they're in a 4-1 setup. There was 4 dudes on this side of the map, and he's the only guy over here. You got to puff up your chest and block super heavy while this is happening so that you don't just get ran over. You have a chance, right? This is the beauty of CS. There's so much nuance. There's so many things you can learn from. It's truly an incredible game, man. Nothing is like CS. Nothing is like CS. Yep. And honestly, you know, let's see. I saw this clutch from Makaze because spoiler, HeavyGod loses this. And one thing I want to point out that was kind of troll. They know HeavyGod was long. One thing is really certain here. So boom, he's coming out here, gets this kill. Now he rightfully doesn't want to swing here on 20 health, correct? Like everyone can understand that. But look, he's going to go search for some guns and AK. In this moment, if he would have just played the numbers, grouped with some pious, he actually has gold in his inventory here. He has a Molotov. So not only can they actually trade up here on short and go together, boom, boom, but now they can molly out like, you know, default, for example, not even have to think about it. They can molly off Goose if they want. Whatever they think Makaze is going to go to, they can win. But instead, what's going to happen is they kind of grief this. One, he's playing aggressive while his teammate's falling back. Boom, they know it's spent on site now. Knife out. He's going to wait. And the reason they're doing this is because Makaze is such an aggressive player. They assumed he was going to push. Doesn't. Makaze just sits on site, which isn't good for him either. But the way G2 played this was just awful. And it's like, good. You have a molly, but you're long now. And you're just fighting. You're dueling. So you die. And now Suppius, you're going to come up here and peek. And it's like desperation mode at this point. Because you're an opper, right? Like, you're not a rifler. That's the pro scene, by the way. If you think you're as good as these guys, you're smoking something. I appreciate all of you guys for watching this YouTube video. Again, give me a sub. Check out my stream over on twitch.tv/CoJoMoCS. Let me know down below which game or player you'd like to see me review next. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.